Hi, it's Ray at ChubbyRay Comics. I don't buy single issues. I get trade paperbacks. I get omnibuses. I love collected editions. I love talking about them. And I thank you for coming over here and watching me talk about them. Have you ever finished an omnibus, closed the book, put it back on the shelf, and then 3 weeks later you're still thinking about it? I have read books recently that's been the case. I just can't get them out of my mind. These are not necessarily the greatest books ever written. These are just books that are living rent-free in my brain. I came up with a list of 5 omnibuses that I've read in the last year that I can't stop thinking about. Now, it's a ChubbyRay video, so you know there's an honorable mention. And let's start with that honorable mention. It's Nightwing. It is Tom Taylor, Bruno Redondo. It's fantastic with Bruno Redondo art that is amazing. A quickly paced and awesome story. The Nightwing Volume 1 Omnibus is near perfect. In fact, I'm gonna say it is perfect. I can't wait for Volume 2, which is coming out later this year. This is a fantastic omnibus. But I'm just putting it at honorable mention on this list because I've given it so much love. Number 5. These are the omnibuses I've read in the last year that I can't get out of my mind. Spider-Man Brand New Day Volume 1. I loved this book, but I was also shocked by how much I loved this book. It was very good, and surprisingly, it's paced so well. The new characters are so great. I loved Jackpot. I loved Menace. In Volume 1, we don't know who Menace is, and it's great. We get The Bar with No Name is all over Brand New Day. We've got the return of Harry Osborn, the return of Norman Osborn. There are so many things in Brand New Day Volume 1 that I just loved. I was such a fan of this book. And the thing that I remembered most about it is how much it shocked me that I liked it. I was so surprised by how much I enjoyed this book and the pacing and the quickness. In fact, I fell into this book and flew through it. It was like, next book. I couldn't believe how much I liked this book. I enjoyed it so much, and that's what I can't get out of my mind is how much I really enjoyed this book. Spider-Man Brand New Day Volume 1 is a fantastic omnibus that I read in the last year that I cannot get out of my head. It's number 5. Number 4. I mean, come on. James Tynion Batman. This book is phenomenal. Volume 1. Volume 2 is coming out February 25th. I can't wait for it. I loved Volume 1. The Bat family honoring Alfred Pennyworth and going out for drinks afterwards. Oh my God. Such a sad beginning to this omnibus. Then, of course, they followed up with what I think is one of the greatest Batman stories of all time. Their Dark Designs. I bet I've read this at least 5 times. First issue's Tony Daniels artwork with James Tynion. Oh, I love it so much. This is Batman versus Deathstroke, all the OG villains, Catwoman, Penguin, Joker, Riddler. It's got Harley Quinn in it. Oh, it's such a great story. There's plotting by the OG villains. There's the debut of the designer. Oh, that story is so good, and I can't get it out of my mind. It's one of my favorite stories of all time. This omnibus also has the Joker War. It's got the Underbroker in it. Underbroker's really cool. It's got Jorge Jimenez artwork. Joker War is a great story. This book also has Ghost Stories, which is the debut of Ghostmaker. James Tynion's Batman run is so good, and I can't wait for Volume 2. I have not been able to get this out of my mind since I first read it a year ago. Jorge Jimenez's art is so good. When Jimenez comes on the book, it makes such a big difference. The way he starts on this Batman book is so strong. I just think he's great. Batman by James Tynion, number 4 in my omnibuses that I've read over the last year that I can't get out of my head. Number 3. This one lives in my head because it's just so wild. Savage Avengers by Gerry Duggan. And the main thing that sticks in my head, Conan. Conan is crazy. He's out there fighting with everybody and he just loves the brawl. This book has over-the-top crazy violence. It has super fast pacing. The characters in it are just refreshing and exciting. And this book reads like Gerry Duggan was given no direction. It's like Marvel just said, go wild. That's the stuff I remember about this book. I just remember reading it and thinking, okay, they really don't have a plan here. They just said, go have fun with it. And I really appreciate it. That's what made this book so fun. Savage Avengers is a blast. It's number 3 in the omnibuses I've read over the last year that are still stuck in my head. I loved it. Savage Avengers. Conan rocks. Number 2, The Avengers by Geoff Johns and Oliver Coipel. It's so good. People talk about the Avengers. They always say, are you a Bendis Avengers guy? Or they say, are you a Hickman Avengers guy? I gotta tell you, after reading this, I think I'm a Geoff Johns Avengers guy. I mean, this whole book is a lot of fun. The Geoff Johns Avengers contains one of the best stories of all time. It's Red Zone. I love this story. It's just the Avengers trying to save people after a crazy accident at Mount Rushmore. This book has classic Avengers dynamics. The book displays classic Captain America leadership. I love it. And team friction. It mixes that traditional superhero feel with some of the greatest villains of all time. It gives some different newer heroes a chance to shine. It's really a nice combination. This run feels like Avengers before the world exploded into constant events. It's a really fun omnibus that I thoroughly enjoyed. When I read Avengers by Geoff Johns, to be honest, I wasn't expecting much because I know that this run goes into Brian Michael Bendis' run, which I think is one of the greatest of all time. I was not prepared for what I got, which is great epic storytelling out of an Avengers book. Geoff Johns' Avengers is so good and so shockingly good. I've read it once and looked at it several times, and there are parts of it I just can't get out of my mind. I've enjoyed it that much. Of the omnibuses I've read in the last year, this is one I can't get out of my head. This is number 2. Avengers by Geoff Johns. And now, number 1. Number 1. Let's do 1. Number 1. This book was just fun. Black Cat by Jed MacKay, which is a shockingly great omnibus. This is just heist energy. You know, it's written in Felicia Hardy's voice, which is just delightful. The book has clever plotting. The confidence in which MacKay writes is astounding, man. It really is a good book. And great guest stars. Man, the great guest stars in this book. This book is filled with memorable scenes that you can't get out of your head. And humor. It's a humorous book. There's great team-ups with Iron Man, Wolverine, Deadpool, Spider-Man. You name it, they're in this book. It's a character book that feels smarter than it has any right to be. And this book just makes you love Jed MacKay. It really does. I became such a fan of Jed MacKay and a huge fan of Black Cat after reading this omnibus. This is I read this omnibus within the last year, and I have been thinking about it ever since. This is number 1 on my omnibuses that I can't get out of my head. I just love it. It's Black Cat. Everyone should own this book. So there you go. These are the books that have followed me around. I'll be washing dishes or in the bathroom or just driving, and I randomly think of one of these books. And that's how you know an omnibus is really hit, when you can't stop thinking about it. So let me ask you, what omnibus can you not stop thinking about? Drop in the comments the omnibus you can't get out of your head. These are just the ones I've read in the last year. I will do a follow-up video on this topic, and I'll expand. There's nothing like having omnibuses that are living rent-free in your head, even though you've read them just once. You have the omnibus that's most fun, the book that's most emotional, the book that's most wild and most crazy, the book that's just most epic, the omnibus that's just most surprising, and then you've got the omnibus that's just most everything. That's what I got from these omnibuses. Let me know what omnibuses gave you these feelings. I want to thank you for watching these videos. I love it when you guys watch my videos. It really means a lot to me. Videos like this are so fun to make. I just love making them. If you don't subscribe to ChubbyRay Comics, what's wrong with you? Please give me a subscription. And if you like the videos, why not consider being a member? That way you'll get them earlier. And how about a super thanks, huh? Would it kill you to leave a super thanks? Just one? I thank you guys for watching this. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much. I do videos every single day. I'm ChubbyRay, and this has been the omnibuses that I read within the last year that I can't get out of my head. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you next video.